Clint from 50 Campfires here. You know, when we're planning these field trips, looking for accommodations can get a little bit confusing because federal campgrounds are in one place, state campgrounds are somewhere else, private campgrounds are somewhere else as well. That's why we always use a site called Hipcamp. Now, if you haven't heard of it, they've been around for about 5 years and they list all of those campgrounds in one spot. They actually have 347,000 sites there. Another really cool thing that they do is they work with private landowners who maybe have a part of their property that they're not really using. And so it could be anything from tenting on private property to something as cool as this. We're actually staying in a yurt tonight. And it's been really cool hanging out here all day. It's served as just a wonderful base camp. This particular property was actually listed by Jadra, and she just started working with Hipcamp a couple months ago.
This was my first time ever listing a property, ever doing any rentals or anything like that. And doing it with Hipcamp was so easy. It's so approachable, and I'd recommend it to anybody who's just kind of getting started with a rental property. One of my favorite things about having my land on Hipcamp has been sharing this area and my property with other people. Transylvania County is sort of a burgeoning outdoor area, and it's really beautiful. It's kind of an undiscovered secret, and bringing people here to have them stay at the yurt has been a really great way to introduce people to this area and this part of North Carolina.
So we generally go camping because we're looking for this break from our daily routine. Sleeping in a tent absolutely provides that, but in our experience, so does staying in something like a rustic yurt. This one has an outdoor shower. It's a totally unique experience, and we're having an absolute blast with it. Next time you head it out, make sure you take a look at Hipcamp and see what you can find.